go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine, he's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop, don't you know? Sit back and enjoy the LUCRETIA show.
What is going on? We're just a little bit late. We were sitting here waiting on a package, waiting on a HDMI splitter, so I don't have to keep refreshing Facebook and I can actually see what Dave see. But hey, we're here anyway. Listen, it did not happen. Well, you know, the Department of National Intelligence or something like that, Tulsi Gabbard and all of the CIA has raided their building and office. Well, no, it didn't happen. Well, they're denying it. So there's that. Then we have a unanimous out of the Senate. Thum now, thum, out of the Senate, saying unanimously the next time they try to shut down the government, they don't get a pay raise. Ain't that common sense? Ain't they? Well, it's Washington. Then, oh, they don't get a check, pretty much, or a pay raise, or a pay raise. And the second in command of Zelensky, of all that time about Burisma. Guess what he got charged with? Money laundering. Money laundering. Like we the people told y'all so. And then another conspiracy that has been blown out of the face of the map. There's Chinese popos all around the United States. They got their own secret squad. You know, when it first happened and all these Chinese people trying to warn that they're being arrested by the CCP. And then you had the Democrats come out here and be like, no, they're not. And that's not going to happen. That's not happening. Well, behind the scenes of them having the Hanta lie scam of a virus. Yes, the Hebrew word for Hanta is a liar. It's lie, scam, nonsense, bullshniggity. But either way, y'all can believe whatever you want. At this point, that lie was covering up for all those maps that was getting snatched up off of the Disney cruise. See how they went? Always try to figure out why Bill Gates is trying to take over the world. So one of these days, we're going to have our intro back, and it's like, respect yourself. All right, then. Hey there, everybody. What's going on? Alice in Wonderland. I don't know how long I'm going to be here, Alice. I ain't got a clue. Somehow, some way, TikTok keep offering me to come back to y'all live. Seriously. It's like, okay, because it ain't like I use TikTok much anyway. And I've been a part of TikTok how long? And it's like, well, you could go live again. Do I really? Okay, well, I could have went live on Mother's Day, but it was like neither here nor there. I'm live everywhere else, so there you go. Hey, now, so let's get on back over here on Facebook and see whoever's over here. Hey, everybody, and YouTube. Wow, I am back on YouTube. How'd it happen? I had to do like most people on Facebook when they get banned. I had to get a whole new account. Back to this one. Hey there, Teresa. What's going on out there? Mother-in-law was from Cave in the Rock. Listen. Just because they claim y'all come from the Caucasus Mountains, don't rip that set. Okay, back over here. Who is from the Rock of Gilead? Okay, I'm going to stop this. From Gilead. From Gilead. And just a reminder, watching in Texas. What about y'all? Oh, I'm just watching. Why the hell am I watching? I'm in Georgia. Speaking of Texas, girl. There's something happening that I kind of got invited to, and they want the NRA to get invited to too. And I didn't really know because I'm always passing along and people say, I got this organization. I think y'all, we need some help. Well, I didn't really pay attention to it until I really read the email and the proposal. This is at Texas State University in August for a back to school event where 1,800 families from that community came out last year for the book bags and everything. You know, free haircuts, all this stuff. Anybody know what it means back to school events? Wow. They're saying, hey, you want to be involved? Who, me? Yeah, you and the NRA. Really? What you got? Well, girl, here, let me send you this proposal. Okay, I read it. Girl, they're expecting 3,000 families from the surrounding community of Texas State University, and the only thing they want is for the NRA to pop up a booth and help them out and show all these people around there and that's coming to this convention they gun rights. Really? Sign me up, coach. Matter of fact, hold up. Let me make some phone calls. Hey, Charlie. I'm sitting on something right now. It's a great return on the reverse investment. ROI. Really great. What are you talking about, Christian? It's in Texas. Yeah, we just left Texas. I know. But there's a woman that I met out there, and she wants the NRA involved. Okay, what does it entail? 3,000 families. Pause. Hold on. Let me put somebody on the phone with us. Hey, Doug, you mean the damn president of the NRA? You finna just call him like that? We finna do a three-way. Well, let him know I want to be involved. He said that's going to be a positive. So anybody out there, remember that this is your land too. If not, take it by force. All right, then, back over here. Hey, Oklahoma. What's up, Illinois? Hey, Trish. How y'all doing out there? See, I'm all up in y'all convo. I mean, if you're going to have side talks, I'm going to be talking to. Hey, there, wonderful cut their money. Wonderful cut their money. Please. 3,000 families. Come on, Miss Barbara. The hoods and the woods ain't that far apart. You used to do this. You used to do the back to schools when, the underprivileged children of every walk of life come together for a huge event like this. It's free haircuts, maybe foods, backpacks, socks, shoes, clothes, all this. And they served 1,800 families last year. And now they're wanting to serve 3,000 at Texas State University. Who ain't gonna be there? I will if they saying they gonna go. I'm gonna be, and I want to do this anyway. Miss Barbara, did we just talk this up with the NRA? Because I was hitting around the whole time at the a convention that instead of people always coming to the NRA, send me, coach. Send me. I want to go state to state, county to county. I want to go to city to city. Let me go out there and actually talk to people as being the grassroots out there. And I'm very good at talking to people. They was like, you'll go? Yeah. I want to be the new Dana Loesch. So I went ahead and I started sending it out. Absolutely. For an event like this, they said 3,000 family, yes. And they're not asking for much of what we already don't have. So this and the NRA being the oldest civil rights organization in the United States, you better step up to that plate. You better step up to that plate. Booyah! So the rest of it, Kim, I'm going. Of course they invited me. Yay! Texas State University. Go Dogs. All right, then, back on him. Hey, Grandma Barker, what's going on out there? Hey, Teresa, thank you for giving that shout out and a roll call, okay? A roll call. Hey there, just a reminder, yes, ma'am. What's going on, Amy, out there? How you doing? What's going on, Jen? I told you I was coming. We just thought that splitting an HDMI, because there's a screen right here, a screen right there, a screen right there, and a screen right there. But I can't see everybody on Facebook without actually refreshing the page and refreshing the page. But over there on his board, he sees everything. So he's going to try to split his screen with mine. That's what happened when you don't have a huge, big corporation behind you. And that's only you and your husband that does this on a consistent basis. Then you use what you got. Hey there, what's going on, Rosie? Hey, where you watching from, girl? Hey, Miss Barbara, what's going on out there again? Hey, Teresa. Hey, Marsha, how you doing? Hey there, Trish. Okay, then fine. I'm over here TikTok. Yeah, I'm coming. I know Alice in Wonderland. She says she is not going to be on X by herself today. Hey there. What's going on? Troy Mitchell, you got like 5 tabs open? Dude, are you like on Rumble right now? X, Facebook, and TikTok. And YouTube? How many I have many tabs open, jumping from screen to screen, a live feed, a live feed, a live chat. People don't think we do this, Troy. Don't they be shocked when we actually talk back to them? Anyway, but go on and do it, honey. Keep going, Troy. You trying to be a moderator on everything? Well, go on and slice and dice. Hey there, what's up, pure boy? You said diversity. Hey there, Betty. How you doing out there? What's up, big dog? Did I do that? I can't say dog without saying dog. I live in Georgia, not too far from UGA. And it's getting ready to be football season. College football season. College. Zip your lip. Go Dogs. No rolling tides, no going sliding downhill, no rocket talk of no Tennessee, no Jacksonville. None of this stuff. It's Go Dogs. And we're going to leave it like that. Exit stage left. All right, then. Hey, Christy. How you doing? Hey, Christy Fowler. Hey, Betty. How you doing out there? What's up, Jeff? And that's my cousin, Jeff. Well, somebody need, we gonna have a pick on you, Jeff. Damn, Troy, you really are on Rumble now. You got a laptop? Hey there, Troy Mitchell, what's going on? Spews? It's April Smith. Hey there, William. Hey, what's going on, Beamer out there? Okay, what's up, Mopar man? How you doing? Last but not least, Troy. Troy and Amy and Rhonda is over there on YouTube. Now back to what we was gonna say. I don't know how this long it's gonna last. I don't know when the state of Georgia is gonna legalize marijuana, but you best not be having your lip on the ground now. I can't believe Brian Kemp actually signed medical marijuana into law with an upper dosage of THC. Can you put it back in the vape shops? What the hell was that? But, you know, I digress. I digressed. Listen to what Brian Kemp got to say. I'm shocked. Brian Kemp, maybe, just maybe, never's going to happen while he's alive. Okay, then, back over here. Brian Kemp signed a ban or bill expanding medical marijuana access in Georgia. I just have a funny feeling they're going to try to throw that red flag law for everybody that's walking card member of getting high. Okay, back over here. Hey, Mom, you can go get your weed now. Okay, back to this. It says Georgia Brian Kemp signed legislation Tuesday aimed at expanding access to medical cannabis for patients across the state, marking another step in Georgia gradually expansion of its limited medical marijuana program. Halt your horses. You better be glad you got this. We Georgia now. I'm such shocked. Like the hell? He really did that? He expanded it? After all these years? Why? Did he get a medical marijuana growing card? All right, back over here. It says the legislation, a Senate bill 220, known as Putting Georgia Patients First. I would have put something else, but okay then. Broaden the access to low THC medical cannabis. Low THC. So what the hell did you do? Okay, Krisha, stop complaining. Low THC. Snoop Dogg ain't gonna like it over here in Georgia. Low THC. What the hell is low THC? Hemp? Mid? What the hell is low? Mid? Is it low mid? That's garbage, Krisha. I heard. Says products making changes supporters say will improve their availability for qualifying patients suffering from serious medical conditions. What is that, a lower tab 2? What the hell is this? You're just gonna, what they supposed to do with low grade THC? They might well go out there and pick dandelions for that and roll it up and smoke it. What the hell is the low THC? Is that like fake moonshine we buy in the liquor stores? Because that ain't real moonshine. Krisha, snap out of it. People want to feel it when they smoke it. I heard. Allegedly. What the hell? I'm smoking grass? Let's go plug. What the hell? What is low grade? Hold on. I'm confused. Hold it before I just get any further in this whole damn diatribe. Let's search it. See, to own thyself be true. Medical marijuana fact sheet. They got a fact sheet in Georgia.
I mean, we're being a minute early, but do you want to go ahead and take a break?
No, why can't they get the stuff that Snoop Dogg got? I mean,
That ain't that great.
well, what about Kenny Rogers? I mean, the other guy.
Willie Nelson?
Yeah, Willie.
His ain't that great.
We won't give him that. That's at least mid.
That ain't.
What, ain't gonna get no chronic?
That's
I mean,
probably equal to what they're getting.
what the hell? That's low. You know what? Okay, it still don't tell me about low grade. I mean, what the hell does that mean? Low grade oil. Dave, keep pointing at the floor. Y'all stay tuned. Yeah, smoke what you want. We'll be right back. There we go. 1, The real news was never built by corporations. It was built by people like you, patriots who refuse to stay silent. When you join the Real News Founders movement on Patreon, you become part of something bigger than a show. You become part of the mission. Get exclusive behind-the-scenes content, members-only updates, and direct connections with me and Dave and the Real News community. From supporters to founded members, every membership helps us keep independent media alive and growing. Join the movement today. Visit patreon.com/LUCRETIA HUGHES and help us build something real. We're going to skip over this just in case I catch the munchies and I literally can't eat right now. So everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to the Real News with LUCRETIA HUGHES. And I can now say Dave. All right, and Dave. There we go over there. So do not forget, I hope you saw the videos with your names on it that are actually the founding members over there on Patreon. That is what we're going to do. We're going to expand that. If you could see the garage right now, you would see material everywhere. When I say material, I didn't know my mama hoard like this. She hoards material. She hoards material. Oh my God. But there's so much material out there that she is going to be making the first gift that we're going to be giving out. It is going to be aprons. So she got a lot of damn material. I'm going to have a bonfire. I'm one of those people. I can't do that. My whole nerves just start tweaking when I see a lot of clutter. She got a lot of stuff. But she got a lot of material. So the first thing that we're going to be doing and offering for an incentive is, an apron. So, and plus, it's becoming grilling season. So make sure y'all get on over there to Patreon. Like I said, there's 4 tiers. We're going to be doing a lot more books. I'm going to start writing another one next week. For everybody else that haven't gotten it, it's still standing. It's right over there. Faith Conviction is starting over at 51. Holy crap. So y'all can become sponsors or partners that way and become founding members that way. And then do not forget, you can just support. We, me, Dave, and Mom appreciate it. Now back to trees and weed. Mary Jane. No, okay. It says this legislation put patients first by improving safe and legal access for Georgians who depend on the tree. Who's going to be growing it? What Republican? I said what I said. I said what I said. What first Republican is going to be licensed to grow it? Krisha, I'm from Georgia. It says also the Senate Bill 220 expands provision tied to physician participation, patient eligibility, and product access while streamlining portions of the state regulatory. The law also reportedly adds additional precautions to patients and caregivers participating in the state medical cannabis registry. See, that part right there, that one, why registry? Why? What the hell? So you go and get some weed from a cannabis store, and next thing you on the red flag law list. No, see, no. See, I knew it was something. My whole nope. Everything in me said ding, 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 ding. I knew it was a catch somehow, some way. I'm thinking, hey, which one of your friends got a lot of land that you could farm and some cannabis, some stuff? Wink, wink, with the Republican, wink, wink, with the nepotism. And now you got a registry? Hell no. Go on and get it from your plug. Go and get it from the plug. Don't be on nobody damn registry. Don't be on don't do it. Okay, hell, the same person you've been getting your trees from, go on over there and get some seeds, okay? No, I knew it was something. Krisha, a registry? Come on, people. Now, come on. Snap to it. And go and call your plug and give them a dime. All right, then over here it says, advocates argue many patients still struggle to obtain product consistently. You don't know, got no street pharmaceuticals? Nobody? Nobody from the trailer park? From the backwoods? From the hoods? No one? You need better friends. But back over here, I'm just saying. Particular families dealing with severe, epilepsy, cancer treatment, PTSD, chronic pain, and neurological disorder. You don't really know a plug at all? No one you could call on, like a brother, sister, cousin, first, third on the left-hand side with a friend in the end? None of that? Ew. I mean, allegedly. Somebody. Serious? Okay then. It says critics of broader cannabis legislation continue warning against expanding the marijuana access beyond highly controlled medical use. Get the hell out of our business. Okay, but back, I say ours, allegedly. Arguing additional expansion could eventually lead towards recreational legalization effort. But you watching a horse go round and round, round and round, round and round. That's good for the economy. I'd rather take trees. Okay then. It says Kemp has consistently opposed recreational marijuana legalization while supporting Georgia limited medical marijuana cannabis framework. Don't nobody give a crap. Trump, hurry up and declassify trees. Get it off the damn list. It says Georgia remains among the states remaining one of the more restrictive medical cannabis systems in the country. I told you I live in Georgia. I ain't going across state line with that crap. It says a country compared to the states that allow broader marijuana access for recreational use. So it's like, yeah, I'll wait. Girl, no, I got a clean record. I am approved in some ways, but I'll wait someday. All right, then that was the end. I might vote for Brian Kemp. Oh, I can't. He's out of politics now. Hey there. God bless you, ma'am. Hey, Navy. In the Navy. You know that was coming. You knew that was coming with a name like that. Thank you for your service. I hope. If not, somebody in your family, because you just would be picking Navy as a name for just be naming it as a name Thank you for your service. Hey. Make sure them damn Iranians don't touch our fleet. That's all I'm saying, because they touch one of our big, beautiful built ships. It's going to be pay. It's going to bomb their ass. All right? Then don't mess with our boats. Okay, back to this one. Hey, Mistiff. Hold the hell up. Okay, it's Misfit. I need glasses, but I'm still 51. I ain't even qualified for AAAP until 60. Well, that's what they said. I cussed them out. I said, you can wait 10 years. Let me call on my phone. Everybody know how old I am. I said, 50. I'm 51. What the hell you calling me for? You qualify. I don't qualify for anything right now. I took offense to that. Hey there, Jessica, what's going on out there? Hey, everybody. Hey, Addie. I'd rather do trees than jungle juice. Depending on the hunch punch. You make it. Trash can. Garbage. None of that. Hey, if you made it, I'll try it. There you go. Okay, back away. But ain't nothing wrong with jungle juice. As long as it ain't Cisco, Mad Dog 2020 or anything from the 80s, we good. Especially Aftershock. Fireball suck. What the fuck? That need to go. I don't know who the hell thought peppermint and liquor should go together. Like it's supposed to make your breath, springy, peppermint, licorice smelling. I'm sitting here like, you still drunk? That's a nasty ass. Whoever decided that. And Jägermeister. What the hell is cough syrup in a jar for? But I got questions. I got questions on some of this stuff y'all drink. A Jägermeister. Seriously? That's cough medicine. Okay, then, back here. Tell me that I threw up drinking that without telling me I threw up drinking that. Go get your plug. You don't know nothing about no plugs, Ginger. Oh, you got PTSD. Yeah. Woo! We gonna get off to that one. All right, then. I love my little trees. I do, too. I don't like magnolias, though. I don't like magnolias. I hope people can read through the lines and not the algorithms. They ain't got a damn clue. Honey, they ain't got no clue what we talking about. Hey there, what's going on? Allegedly. That's what everybody said. This is alleged. You got to say it for entertainment purposes only. Or eating a box of Frosted Flakes. Either that comes first. Hey, Melissa, how you doing out there? I'm waiting on Christy Fowler. She's supposed to, Sarah Smith. I have like 10 articles, but I know she got something on it popping. And please do not bring the article of the hearsay, she say stuff of Donald Trump and what's his name, Jinping, number 2. Listen, if they doing this about Taiwan and the sources said it was a shit show, unless Trump come out here calling Xi Jinping names, we ain't finna talk about it. But if you want to talk about some Chinese people, here, listen to this. I wrote it. Me. I want to tell everybody that consistently come over here and get in the chat room and tell us it's a lie or it's not happening or it would never happen. Can we tell them to kiss our natural white and black and everything American butts, okay, at this point? Read this. I wrote it. Here, TikTok. It's a penny a click. There you go. So I wrote this article. I should at least have 30 cents by the time we finish reading this, all right? Because we ain't getting it from Fox News. Hell no. We don't do Fox around here. Matter of fact, we don't even do the Hound. And so there's no Fox or the Hound at this point. All right, everybody and your grandma, y'all read this. I wrote that. We still write for a living, okay? It says, jury convicts a Chinese national in a secret Chinese police station case in New York. Told you so. You might want to go over there and check Texas, Nevada, Oklahoma, Arizona, Georgia, Florida, California, Washington. They have them in every single state where there's a big community of Chinese people, regardless if it's where they call it the birthing stations or not. They have their own CCCP police that has been, doing and arresting these people. Some of them being tortured and in our own land. Yes. Just like Sharia law that, they keep trying to push out here on mainstream. Like, we finna do that. Not gonna happen. A federal grant. Somebody go find me that dang old article about the, what was her name? She was a mayor over there in California yesterday or the day before. She was indicted or convicted or something as a Chinese dang gone spy. I'm sitting here like, y'all just allowing these foreigners to come over here and hold any political office, not having any background. And I'm going to say this. Yes, it is true. For a Chinese person to come over here and have dual citizenship, they must follow up with anything they find out in the government. So they are over here to spy, and they must report on everything that would think could take us down. How would anybody police still saying that that's fake? How is anybody still saying that's fake? Go back to the Obama administration. Who was standing around them? Who was a part of their administration? Look at Biden administration. Look at some of the people, the Secret Service and people that was around Biden during the Oval Office. Chinese. So we already skewed. I like some young guy. Okay, I like sweet and sour chicken. I like a lot of this stuff. But I ain't finna like it when we are sitting here and being sabotaged from within and banging fangs. The hell is that? Honey potting. Ugh. Me love you long time. And I know that was Vietnam, but still. Oh, me so hard. Okay, back to this. It says a federal jury has convicted another Chinese national. Whatever happened to those damn professors and scientists that would happen to get caught up at the plane station? At the airport because they was giving out, contagious diseases. Whatever happened to those Chinese scientists? Because they got arrested. It went to the news and they said floop, floop, floop. And we didn't hear nothing else about sedition, treason, and sabotage. And then taking, scientific work back to China during the COVID scamdemic. What the hell happened to those dang on professors and scientists? Or am I allowed to ask questions? Sitting here just, okay then, like we can't see. All right then, back over here. It says illegal Chinese government secret police station operating in New York City. I don't know why I got salsa on my mind. Okay, back to this. It says marking one of the most significant, I wrote this. Why am I mad at what I wrote? But a significant U.S. crackdowns yet on alleged foreign intimidation operations linked to the Chinese Communist Party inside of the United States. The conviction stemmed from a Brooklyn federal case involving a covert outpost allegedly established in Manhattan, Chinatown. Where the hell you thought it was going to be? The Bronx or Brooklyn where you thought it was going to be? Staten Island? Ugh. Chinatown. Well, duh. I literally just said probably over there in San Francisco. Wherever the wet market is at, pretty much probably is going to find a secret post. All right, then back over here. It says, wait. Okay, then Chinatown neighborhood assisted by the Chinese Ministry of Public Security and Surveillance. Intimidation, told you. Pressure campaigns targeting Chinese dissidents living in America. Federal prosecutor says a 62-year-old Jinping. It ain't Navy Smith, okay? It says by jury on charges including conspiring to act as an illegal agent of the People Republic of China and obstruction of justice after authorities discovered efforts to conceal communications connected to the operations. What part of China they ain't infiltrated by now? And then we're using their technology, and you think they don't have reverse technology? That's just like this supersonic weapon that everybody was, we're first in the world, United States. I guarantee you China got it too. I guarantee you Israel got it too. I guarantee you that Putin is trying to paste together some tanks from the Cold War and try to get it too. So whatever America have, China ain't too far behind if they didn't come up with the technology. I'm sitting here like, you're still using all of their computers and stuff. Sure, and they don't have no back doors. Yeah, all right then. This is where common sense start, coming in, and I don't have to have a PhD to figure that one out. All right then. Investigation said that the station functioned out of the office space associated with American Changli Association, a nonprofit organization located in Manhattan's Chinatown district. Prosecutors allege that the operation assisted Beijing by helping locate dissidents, pressuring Chinese nationals to return to China, and monitoring critics of the regime. Honey, they was coming after them. They got over here and got too Americanized, okay? They forgot where they came from. And then China had to remind them, we will snatch you up off the streets, and ain't nothing America can do about it. Pretty much. It says the Chinese government established a secret police station in the middle of New York City. It says the conduct is outrageous. Oh, it's the Attorney General. Okay. I thought it was going to be not your mammy. It says the conduct is outrageous and undermine American sovereignty. No shit, Sherlock. But y'all want Sharia law. All right, then back over here. Federal officials said Ching Chang and co-defendant Lu Zhuwang, I ain't never going to China, so it don't matter, worked directly with the Chinese security officials while attempting to hide evidence from the FBI during the investigation. Prosecutor says defendants deleted encrypted messaging applications and communications after learning they was under federal scrutiny. You should have called, Hillary Clinton. She had a cloth for that. It says the Chinese government has denied. What? My bad. The avatar popped up in my head. They under the lake of Sing Song, and they are being brainwashed just in case they didn't smile the right way. I don't know why am I thinking of, people with no body parts just floating and over there inside of that Muslim train, the Holocaust camp. Am I supposed to talk about any of this?
A lot of them have family back home in China, and if they don't do what they're told, their family back home is in danger.
Pretty much. Wasn't that whole Olympic team running for their lives because they didn't want to go back to some kind of government like that?
Iran.
Oh, that was Iran. Well, they did run. All right, then. Okay, back over here. Last one. Kash Patel. Kash Patel said the conviction sends a clear message of you need to work faster. Of the foreign government will not be allowed to secretly intimidate or monitor people on America's soil. If you got an iPhone, what the hell you think happening? Woo! Okay then. The defendants face potential prison sentences during the upcoming federal sentencing hearing. Potential. I keep forgetting I wrote this. Potential. Okay, back over here. Hey there. Hey, everybody. What is going on? I did not put that up there those many times. Who put that up there? You did, Dave. Oh, never mind. It must be TikTok thing. Hey there, Melissa. How you doing? We ain't doing a no water treatment or trash bag wearing.
I'm not monitoring TikTok.
I am. I'm trying to figure out why my article actually popped up on TikTok at 15 times. and I didn't do it. I only hit enter once. Hey there, what's going on, Karma? License to sell marijuana or recreation is highly, tightly controlled. Can't grow your own. It's been GMO'd with nano deliveries in the edibles. I'm very sad about that. Down here in Georgia, the first person I know that had a growing cannabis card was a farmer. Hey, everybody, some things I don't need to say. Boy, that was about to slip the hell out. Yeah, but y'all know the first person that got the very first marijuana growing card in the state of Georgia. They got some high. They got friends in high places. So, you know, if we would have won our house, he wanted at least like 5 acres, and I would have been. I need to shut up. Okay, then back over here. Hey, Karma, how you doing? Kim Lamborghini. What's up, Sippy Cup girl? How you doing out there? Troy Mitchell. Thank you. Before you know it, it will be legal age 18. I vote against that, but in New Jersey got many liberals. Illegal to grow your own, though. It's illegal to have anything. But who gonna know if you just, you know, traveling, just going into your flower garden or something and drop a seed and come back a couple months later? You didn't have nothing to do with it. God did that. All right, then. You ain't got to weigh nothing. Measure it, cook it up, blend it, add rat poison, water, baking soda. Hoods and woods ain't that far apart. So you ain't got all that, but just in case you got a little seed and it fell out your pocket and like flat out 6 months later, there's something there. You didn't do that. You ain't got that power. You ain't got that power. God did that. All right, then. That's all I got to say. Is it natural? All right, then. That's what. All you needed was sun and water. And the rest of what the hell we got to do with it? Somebody thought it was a great idea in the 1700s to cut it down, dry it out, and add some fire to it. And they said, woo, I like that. They liked it like that. The only reason why they made it illegal in the first place because Hispanics brought it over here and they couldn't figure out a way to, you know, make some money off of it. So they just stopped it. It's sad, ain't it? What the hell is peyote? Okay, back over this. Hey there, Karma. What's going on, girl? How you doing? I'm coming to Georgia now. When? That'll be great. Call us and you can come over here. What the hell? Wow. Why is TikTok spamming y'all like that? I didn't put all that stuff up there. I'm just being honest. That was not me. So if you see 15 different you know, I don't know what the hell that is. I didn't do that, y'all. I'm sorry if it's spamming y'all. Some states allow a few plants, not Georgia. Let me reiterate. I live in Georgia. Yeah, they ain't playing it, but not right now. Not right now. Maybe DeKalb County, Fulton County in the metro. They still don't deal with it, but they have decriminalized it up to a point. So I think it's like an ounce. You know, they ain't finna take you to jail. Okay, they'll give you a ticket. And then you might have to, you know, go to court or pay a fine or something like that. But it ain't no jail time. It's nothing like a major thing on your record or anything up to an amount. So I don't know if it's under an ounce. I don't know if it's just a blunt. I don't know what it is. But some cities in Georgia has decriminalized it to a certain point. To me, when you start bringing in pounds, kilos, yeah, we got a whole, you got a whole manufacturing into something. You trafficking that stuff. Now, I have a problem with certain that stuff, but somebody just happened to be riding or have a blunt or even a roach on them. Leave them damn be. But, hey, some counties, they need that they need that payment. They need that money. So it's a big game to me. Certain people get a slap on the wrist. Some of it get thrown out. And then most poor people, you have to pay a fine. Hey there, Addie. We just crossed the river to Illinois to cut some trees. How the hell you do that? Wait a minute. Iowa and Illinois is that close to each other? Oh, my bad. Hey there, Phyllis. I have natural pot growing all over my property.
Don't tell nobody where you're at.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Where you live? And if you threw a party, I'm coming. Invited me, okay? Invite me. It says, I have natural pot growing all over my property. Where the hell you live? Well, where's weed growing up like daffodils? It definitely ain't the South. We ain't got that. We got daffodil and weeds and stuff growing up in our yards. We ain't got no trees. I mean, pine trees, but where you at? I can't even feel us. It says, and it's illegal in my state. I can't keep it going. Call me. I got a trash bag. We will mow it. All right. Hey, Christine, how you doing out there? She said, hey, everybody. If you got a cell phone, you're being monitored. Shh. Shh. Let people believe that they can just put anything in their cell phone and it won't be tracked. They ding you everywhere you go. This is literally like, what was that the movie with Will Smith, Ain't Gonna Never Give Up? So, yeah, all of us are being monitored. And this is change of subject. Now I'm wondering, what about that blue paint? They got some of that paint where they can't monitor you from the inside. And they selling it now. And it's some type of lead paint. Well, it helps from having all those radio waves and stuff going into your house. Some things, I'm just saying. The reason why I say that is because, a couple of these scientists from NASA that was doing the cold fusion and all this that's gone missing or suicided themselves or whatever you want to call it. Well, some of the people were saying it was being monitored and they was having these radio waves and waves actually shooting in their windows. And you can see this woman's hands blistering as she is typing in real time. And then she just went missing. We have that type of technology where they could send these radio waves inside of our homes. So maybe, tinfoil hat, straighten it, pull it down lower so they can't read our minds. But maybe some people might need to invest in that paint and see if it really works like that. See if 5G and now 6G can penetrate the walls. Because I always wanted to know if there's paint and there's lead and pencils and everything else, why did they really get rid of it? Really seriously get rid of it, but they still use lead in other stuff. So that's the conspiracy mind in me wondering what the hell is going on. Hey there, what's going on? Hey, everybody. I'm just back over here. I was looking for Christy Fowler, but she don't look like she coming in, y'all. DEW frequency weapons. I know what a direct energy weapon is, but would they use that on American citizens in our house? Dave laughed. Never mind, Christy. Girl, bring the articles. Dave laughing at me, so I guess we all gonna take that as a yes, that we're not far-fetched, that they have been doing it, they have the technology, so we're gonna believe that they have already tested this a lot. Is that where a lot of those fires started? Okay, we're not going to go there either. This is for entertainment purposes only. Hey there. Hold up. Wait. They're on Facebook. I don't see him. I don't see him on Facebook. I'm refreshing my screen. Maybe after the night, Dave is going to be able to let me have it. Hey, Pauline. Hello. How you doing? Lead made illegal because it blocks their view. See, Trish? You're not the first person that said it. I'm not the first person that said it. I just don't remember exactly where I heard that from. But yes, and that is why lead is gone out of our houses. And that's why they got rid of them. They saying it's because it's a hazard to our health. But we was gnawing on lead pencils growing up. You would figure the Darwin Award would have kicked in by now, but it seemed some way it didn't. But you ain't never just on your pencil at all when you nervous or anxious to take a test. When you had to do any of the tests in school, had to do the bubbles, you never put your pencil in your mouth? Well, I'm still alive. There you go. Monitoring, especially if your cell phone is hot and keeps messing up. Oh! So this what's wrong with mine. I thought it was because it was a S9 and 15 years old. You need another one. Hey, pumpkin. I don't know, but I guess we all gonna see. Christy Fowler, I don't know where you at, girl. Okay, now. No, we got a couple of minutes before we get on to that, and we talk about that. So Dave said, y'all stay tuned. We're at the top of the hour. We'll be right back. Go on, Dave. The real news was never built by corporations. It was built by people like you, patriots who refuse to stay silent. When you join the Real News Founders movement on Patreon, you become part of something bigger than a show. You become part of the mission. Get exclusive behind-the-scenes content, members-only updates, and direct connections with me and Dave and the Real News community. From supporters to founded members, every membership helps us keep independent media alive and growing. Join the movement today. Visit patreon.com/LUCRETIA HUGHES and help us build something real. Hey, welcome back to the Real News with LUCRETIA HUGHES, the second hour of the show. Do not forget, if you have an article, because Christy has bombarded TikTok, if you have an article or the receipts or something you want to talk about, bring the proof. We don't do speculation. Last time we speculated during the scamdemic, we was called every name but in the book but the child of God, and we was right all along. Faith over fear, just like with this hantavirus, which in Hebrew means a lie. So we're going to continue to bring the proof, bring the receipts, and bring the pain. And if, like I said, if you have something and you have the proof to back it up, please bring the receipts. That's what we call them. So welcome back, everybody. This is show 1939. Yay! Well, not technically. This is episode 1931. We just don't even count the news at noon. We don't count other specials, Coffee with Creature or anything else. But this show right here, this is episode 1931. All right. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to stop there. All right, then. So welcome back, everybody. Hi, everybody. Yes, channel 3711. I am a conservative. I don't use my conservatism as a hashtag to get votes, though. And before you hate on me, I did run for office, but did not finish my campaign or my race in 2016. So there's that too. So I was one of those people that I'm gonna put my shoes on, and if I'm gonna talk that talk, I'm gonna walk that walk, and that's what I do for a living. This is my living right here. And if people want to go over there and support, y'all already know. Get over there to Patreon if you want your shirts. Now that we can mail out merchandise again, y'all get on over there to fall back. USA-2.myshopify.com. Mom's purses over there. The aprons are over there. T-shirts, and probably in next week, we will be going to get the embroidery machine and the heat press. So the hats will be made again. And if not, make sure y'all get the book. Still Standing. Faith, Conviction, and Starting Over at 51. It is $10. It is immediate download, and I know a lot of y'all want me to be able to, y'all can order the book and have it in, in your fingers. I'm willing to do that. It will be on Amazon if I do that. So I'm part of that Kindle set, and also where you can actually go buy it. So since y'all want that, I will be doing that also. So y'all get on over there. Like I said, if there's anything you want to talk about, any topics. What, Dave? The hell are behind me? You don't do that to a black woman, because I'm looking too. Don't start running, because I'm going to leave everybody. And then do not forget, we got two guests. I literally, because next week it's Georgia's primary election. I tried to stay away from any of this races, because, what we've been dealing with for the last year. I tried to stay away from the race. People been calling me, who you think I ought to vote for? Vote for who you actually like. Go and vet these people. But tomorrow's show, we got two guests. We got David Clark, who is running for lieutenant governor in Georgia, and Misha Maynor tomorrow at 6:30. She's running for school superintendent. So we got two big people that I admire that we're going to be talking to tomorrow that is running in Georgia race this year. And then Brian Strickland actually wants to come on the show too. So let's see if we could get him in here before next Tuesday, which is primary election day. So do not forget that. If for the people that are kind of, worried, got y'all stressed out, that you need to vote early. No, the hell you don't. You can do whatever you want to do. You ain't got to vote early. And if most, like I keep saying, historically, Republicans vote on election day. So don't be sitting here trying to push people to the polls early. Doesn't make any sense why you got a whole damn month to vote for in an election when it literally says election day. So everybody out there, when you see in all these polls where Republicans ain't getting to the polls, because we don't get to the poll until election day. If you are like me and my husband, that has made it a duty to wait the day of election day to go vote then. If you don't want to early vote, you don't want to show your hand, you don't want to give the other side how many votes they need to magically disappear, then wait till election day. They need to change that. The only people that need to be early voting is sick people, infirm people, people that are overseas in the military. But other than that, you're an able-bodied person, you need to get to the polls without thinking that somebody need to give you a lunch or some water. And no more damn water main breaks, okay? All right, then. Welcome back. Hey, Amy, how you doing? Sent hard hands. What is it? Oh, okay, then. All right, let's get to the first one. Something about accountability. Something about, hold on. This is tripping me out. It's just gonna, this is Fauci. Hold on, let me just copy. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. TikTok is weird. You're gonna have to go back to Facebook. Now it's gonna just trying to see if I want the whole entire thing, Christy. TikTok is weird. There, I said it. Let me see if I can find whatever the hell you just sent me in the... All right, here we go, Christy Fowler. Get back to Facebook. I'm used to doing it that way. Oh, this is yournews.com. I just read that, but thank you for you. Oh, I just read my own article. I appreciate it though. Okay, what's the next one? Something about, I'm reading my own. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The rich people in the White House, I'm just kidding, in Congress now feels like that, you know what? They don't have to get paid. I am so being dramatic. Here we go. Listen to this. I wrote this one too. Senate unanimously advances measure to suspend congressional pay during government shutdowns. That ain't that you literally think Democrats is gonna vote for it, but it passed the Senate unanimously. But you couldn't get through them to save the Save Act. That's incredible. It says the United States Senate unanimously advanced a bipartisan resolution Monday aimed at stripping members of Congress of their pay during future federal government shutdown, reflecting growing frustration among lawmakers and the public over a repeated budget standoff in Washington. Yeah, basically in a nutshell, TSA don't eat, they don't eat. ICE don't eat, they don't eat. Post office don't eat, they don't eat. Border Patrol don't eat, they don't eat either. I hope they got money in the bank, but you know it is. The proposal introduced by a bipartisan group of senators who, it still passed, but I would like to know, would withdraw congressional salaries whenever lawmakers failed to pass a government funding legislation on time, triggering a federal shutdown. Ooh. Jeffrey ain't gonna go for this. That's their only card. That's the only card they have. Hakeem Jeffrey gonna have a hissy fit. Timu Obama. It says supporters of the resolution argue that lawmakers should face direct financial consequences when Washington fails to keep the government operating. If federal employees and military families are forced to deal with uncertainty during the shutdown, Congress shouldn't continue collecting paychecks if nothing has happened. It says the efforts come after years, decades. Years of repeated clashes between Republicans and Democrats over federal spending, debt ceilings, border security funding, and broader budget priorities that have repeatedly pushed the government towards partial shutdown. Current laws under the 27th Amendment prevent Congress from permanently changing its own compensation without triggering additional congressional requirements. They're still going to vote for their own damn pay raises. Because if that restriction, the proposal would reportedly place lawmakers' pay into escrow during shutdowns, or rather than immediately eliminating it permanently. Lawmakers would not receive the withheld salaries until the government funding is restored. Backers of this proposal says the temporary withholding mechanism can create a stronger incentive for Congress to negotiate funding agreements or before a deadline expires. It still ain't gonna make them get up off their ass. Somebody's still gonna drag their feet. And then guess what? Then they shouldn't get paid. But does it matter? Because they all millionaires now. I mean, they want to... who is the guy that opened up Starbucks? Okay, he was called to Congress about his billionaire status. And the woman who was up there was attacking him. And she was like, you're a billionaire. And that is so narcissistic and egotistical for you. He said, hold up. I'm about sick of this war on billionaires right about now. He said, I was raised in the projects. Single mother. Did what was necessary for the American dream to become successful, and now I must be penalized for becoming a millionaire when I worked my ass off. I said, way to go, sir. That's the American dream. He made it out of the project. Now on Starbucks, and the federal government and the Congress have a problem with it when they done got their money from stock options and more. Some of these questions and that the direct attacks that some of these lawmakers have in these committees, they need to have a standing mirror so they can actually be talking to them damn selves. I'm just saying, you sitting here finna attack the American dream for hard work. Because I thought, be good, do good, you make good, you can leave good. But now, no. It's what? A nanny state. And then the only people that can become successful, millionaires or billionaires, because if anybody remember when Congress was attacking millionaires and billionaires, but now since majority of Congress are in the millionaires club, they want to go ahead and start attacking the billionaires. Well, I'm about sick of it. And the same people that got us in this boat are the same people that's sitting in that damn office right now. So to me, it is a game that they play on the American people pocketbooks and their backs. And then they sitting up there laughing behind closed doors while they out here having us divided amongst ourselves and fighting amongst ourselves. So this is what I always tell people when they want to come here and argue with me. I didn't sign your damn paycheck. What the hell you mad at me for? I didn't go tell you to fill out your taxes. What you mad at me for? I didn't blow through your 401k. What you mad at me for? I wasn't the one that sat there and just rated the disability and Social Security. What you mad at me for? So you better check your attitude at the door, because I ain't the one that put any of these pieces of legislation undue rules and taxes on you. So who the hell you really mad at? Because it ain't me. Check your own self. Or maybe check out who you actually voting for and stop complaining and get out there and run your damn self. So highly of you, always wanting to open up your mouth, fix your mouth about a problem, but you won't stand up to be the damn solution whatsoever. So before you argue with me, you better pick up the phone and call your legislator. You better pick up the phone and call your mayor. You better pick up the phone and call your senator. You better pick up something else than getting in my chat room trying to argue with a woman that's on the same damn level as you. And now that is where, Neil Boortz and also Rush Limbaugh comes in and say, I know you ain't calling my hotline with no stinking ass attitude. Skit. I don't know who you yelling at, but you might want to figure out who really pissed in your cornflakes, and it wasn't me. Now, what you really mad about? Kind of make people stop for a minute. My name ain't on no piece of legislation where you live at or anywhere. So what you coming over here asking me questions for? You better go ask the person that's sitting in office that you pay on a regular. Oh, you ain't supposed to. They told you to come out here and, dog me out. I dog back. Gemini season getting ready to show up in a couple of weeks. Try me then. Okay then. Hey, Christine, the truth is really coming out about the CV shot. Just wait to see the arrest. They don't care. You mean the whistleblower that was up there yesterday about Fauci and covering it up and blah, 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 blah? Not one damn senator was in that damn room. And not mean Democrat. Not one damn Democrat showed up. But these are the same ones that wanted you to have a digital passport or maybe 5 masks, or you couldn't leave the house because they telling their neighbors to snitch on you. See, this they knew it was a hunter way back then. They knew it was a scam way back then. None of them showed up, but they wanted you to go ahead and get all boosted up. I'm sitting here, the same ones that sat there and wanted you to have a digital passport don't even want you to have an ID to vote. See, this is the frustration, hypocrisy, bullshit that a smart person could see through. All right, then. Hey, Todd. Hey, Eddie. How y'all doing out there? Insider trading. I bet you Martha Stewart wish she would have puff and passed by now. I mean, let me calm down. People seem to forget that. If I was Martha Stewart, knowing about Nancy Pelosi and how people say if you ever want to become something in the stock market or make money, follow Nancy Pelosi's portfolio. And then talk about insider trading when it comes to AOC and everyone else. Okay, then. Okay. All right. Sure. Hey, Todd. Hey, Ed. Hey, Christine. What's going on out there? Kennedy introduced that bill. Yes, ma'am. I love that chicken from Louisiana. I love Senator Kennedy. He probably cussed them out. He said some southern drawl stuff from the South, and they didn't have a clue. Thoughts on Candace Owens or Tucker? Hold up. Somebody literally just text that to my phone. My thoughts on them two. Pretty much that. Okay, then. That's all I can say about Candace Owens and Tucker. For somebody to get in here and I having be on another 7-day ban from damn TikTok. Hey, Sarah, I wanted the other Chinese article that was the one. Oh, I think that was the same one. It's the same thing. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Frederick, Facebook chat is definitely easier to use. Yeah, it is. I kind of like it. Okay, then. I just read that one, Christy. What is this one? I see Trump and leftovers and some stuff like that. This better not be about the woman with the bag lady, because she ain't getting that $83 million. What is this? FBI secretly set up Trump to be indicted after he leaves office. Arctic Frost memos. Who the hell was sleepwalking through Trump's first administration and then see all the daggers and all the cooking around a cauldron? Who didn't know this? Who? I forgot we was lying back then. Okay, fine. The truth that came out. All right, Arctic Frost. They tried to take down Trump. Oh, they set Trump up. At this point. Okay, I'm gonna read it because it's you, Christy. Wait, hold it. Oh, just the news. It says, in the final weeks of Joe Biden presidency, the FBI agents tied to the Justice Department Special Jack Smith. Get out your nose. Okay, I'm going to read it. Dave, can I have some hot tea, please? Jack Smith investigation. Why he ain't in jail? Okay, but back to this. Jack Smith investigation memorialized anew their brief that President Donald Trump broke the law in contesting the 2020. I was trying to see something if I could strangle it. Okay. It says contested, and Hillary Clinton still out here coughing up lungs and stuff, saying that she won the election and it was stolen from her. Or we gonna talk about Stacey Abrams with that gap in her? Okay, back to this. 2020 election is secretly arranged to preserve their evidence until 2030 in memos that raise alarms that could revive their prosecution after Trump leaves office. The FBI memos and emails closing out the controversial Arctic Frost investigation obtained by Just the News shows the Bureau chose not to relinquish the evidence it gathered after Smith went to court to dismiss charges against Trump, even though that it is a normal practice for agents. Instead, they created a preservation order keeping the evidence in the FBI custody for 2 years after Trump's second term in, claiming it was necessary to do because of ongoing litigation and memo shows. The FBI emails and memos obtained dating back to early 2025 show how the FBI agents and DOJ prosecutors who have been working on the criminal prosecutions aimed at Trump and his allies work to close the 2020 election-related cases against the upcoming president, while also seemingly leaving open the door for the criminal case to be revived once Trump leaves his office and the Democrats again control holds reign in the Justice Department. Listen here, Susan Smith. I ain't gonna say it. I'm still on TikTok. Okay, back to here. It says, following Trump victory in November 2024 over the Democratic presidential nominee, she was not the damn nominee. She was handpicked as a dang. The Democratic presidential nominee, Kamala Harris, Smith sought to dismiss his case against Trump without prejudice, leaving open the possibility that the charges could be refiled in the future. District Judge Tanya, also appointed by the federal bench under Barack Obama, appointed to the office of legal counsel position the sitting president, could not be prosecuted by his own DOJ or granted Smith request to dismiss the case without prejudice. On one of the key closing cases documents obtained, originating from the FBI Washington field office team, was dated a couple of weeks into Trump's second term of February 5th, 2025, when many holdover FBI agents and leaders were still in place. After that crap, John Brennan literally just came out 2 days ago and said there's still deep throne of legions of demons, deep states that's sitting there trying to take Trump down. So I ain't saying anybody saying the legend. Krisha. Some of these articles just piss me off. You think they don't do it to regular folks? Hey, Alice in Wonderland. Sent the heart hand again. I appreciate it, even though I still don't know what the heart hands mean over there on TikTok. But howdy do to everybody, okay? Next one, because all I saw was Fauci. Girl, you giggle. You love to piss me off with some of these. Why is Fauci on my screen? They better do something, since they have allowed the statute of limitation to run out on Fauci at the federal level. Texas better do something. Krisha, stop gritting your teeth. The new Texas authorities can hold Dr. Fauci accountable. See, this is where I hate articles that says can, could, maybe, might. That's speculation. I can't stand articles. I don't even. Let's keep going. I don't want no could, can, might, or maybe when it comes to Fauci. He need to be walking the plank. It says it's been reported by Governor Greg Abbott recently said the following: Dr. Fructose Corn Syrup. Fauci actions and policies harmed a lot of Texans. Brian Kemp ain't gonna say jack like that. He'll keep just parroting the greater good. I've directed our major crimes division to open official investigation. Official investigation? Where the hell was you? I need that hot warm tea. My throat itchy. It's the wrong time to give up drinking during the show with these articles. It says that also the report further states that Abbott said he hopes to be able to charge Fauci with the deaths of tens of thousands. You hope. Abbott said he hopes to be able to charge Fauci with the deaths of tens of thousands of Texans. Abbott directive to the Major Crime Section of Texas Department of Public Safety Criminal Investigation Division is very timely now that the United Criminal Investigation Division in a very timely now that the U.S. Department of Justice appears not to pursue federal criminal charges against Fauci for lying to members of the United States Congress. Let one of us try that. This is what pissy. This right here, this three-tier justice system. Let one of us go to Washington, D.C. Anybody that's watching right now and start lying to Congress. Swallow be all at your dope. Thank you. Tea. Crap. Given the above, the narrative explained that Texan authorities can hold Fauci and others accountable for horrendous, egregious crimes allegedly committed against not only tens of thousands of Texan citizens, but also hundreds of thousands of other Americans who perished in hospitals during the COVID scamdemic. Man, you know what, Abbott? You got legs of steel. Shut up, everybody. Bada bing. Seriously. Okay, cojones. They hang low, touch both calf muscles. Only one that's going to bring them to the carpet. It said it alleged that the action of Fauci and others named herein are responsible for policies and mandates that either directly or indirectly cause deaths of its estimated 87,000 Texans. I had to drink on some hot tea off that one. 87,000 Texan citizens perished under. And you got people talking about forgive and forget. I can't even talk about that guy without my face jumping. He better have a lot of legions of demons and his death. Who perished in Texas hospitals, Krisha, after they was given a highly toxic drug, remdesivir. I ain't saying the name. It says, as treatment for the COVID virus. Letters from the grieved Texas families requesting a criminal investigation of Fauci and others responsible for the deaths of their loved ones in Texas hospitals can be read right here if you want to read it. Diamond Mine Foundation. It says, homicide, premeditated murder is how two highly respected officials of HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and Dr. David Martin publicly characterized the deaths of hundreds of thousands of Americans who perished in hospitals without their loved ones. Let's not forget about that one. Without anyone holding their hands. Krisha, hospitals were being treated for the COVID scamdemic virus. The public statements of Kennedy and Martin about the tragic use of the highly toxic drug to treat COVID patients have never been challenged or refuted, and thus can be assumed to be highly credible. It says Secretary Kennedy stated that remdesivir caused kidney failure, heart failure, and all organs collapse, and they knew it. You put them on ventilators. While their families couldn't even know what they was doing to them. Yeah, that's gonna be a time in history I ain't gonna never let go. I'm when they perish, don't ask me to say nice. Okay then. Dr. Martin stated that any hospital, public health official, or physician or nurse who knew or should have known about the drug's deadly side effects, failed to stop giving this highly toxic drug to patients, has committed reckless homicide at best and premeditated murder at worst. Doctors and nurses alike. Now TikTok dance on that. Krisha, that still irks my nerves. Ooh, child, please. All those. I'm gonna calm down. Hold up, Alice in the Wonderland. Couldn't go see babies being born. Couldn't go to the hospital to visit loved ones. Couldn't go to funerals. You couldn't do so. And he just pulled that out the crack of his. Anybody remember that? During a committee hearing, he didn't have any proof of wearing 5 masks. He was just pulling stuff out of the crack of his butt cheeks as a mandate for y'all required to obey. I'm drinking my tea. Hold up. Give me some time. Let me calm down. She laughing, Christy Fowler laughing. That's the Fauci protocol. Hey there, Alice. I watched your live for 400 minutes. Well, thank you. I don't even know what that means. Thank you, girl. When you get up to $100, you can cash out. I don't really? Or where? On TikTok? TikTok pay people? Ain't got to do the booty dance. Ain't got to twerk or nothing, do I? Ain't got to do a 2-step. No? All right, then. Dave just pointed at the floor. We'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned. So I'm happy. The Real News was never built by corporations. It was built by people like you, patriots who refuse to stay silent. When you join the Real News Founders Movement on Patreon, you become part of something bigger than a show. You become part of the mission. Get exclusive behind-the-scenes content, members-only updates, and direct connections with me and Dave and the Real News community. From supporters to founded members, every membership helps us keep independent media alive and growing. Join the movement today. Visit patreon.com/LUCRETIA HUGHES and help us build something real. Hey there, Nightingale. What's your purpose? Ask Jesus. Ask God. Instead of asking me, don't ever ask another person their purpose. You couldn't get it if you had. What's your purpose in life? That's a great question. Everybody need to ask your damn selves. Why you worried about somebody else's purpose in life? You couldn't stop it if you had the power to, because you didn't give them that purpose to begin with. That makes you small. When you always worried about what somebody else is doing, you don't pay attention to your own damn circle. So what is my purpose? Never to let anybody like you stop whatever God is going to have me doing tomorrow. Period. My purpose, God, family, country, Trump. My other purpose is to hear, well done, my good and faithful servant. You can't give that to me. No one can give that to me. That's why I'm so powerful. And the little slide remarks or anything else, you have no power. Number one, you ain't real. You're not real. When you understand this, even if you was walking beside me on a street corner, you would never have the cojones to even walk up and approach a person to ask them what their purpose is on life, unless you're willing to walk that path with them. That's how weak you are. So did you ask Candace what her purpose is? Tucker Carlson, Megan, so many, Terrence Williams, anybody on TikTok. You literally on TikTok. People dance for a living, acting stupid, and you come and ask me my purpose. Why you got a TikTok account? It can't be for doom scrolling, because your life sucks if that's the point. But if you have to ask somebody else their purpose in life, your life already sucks. That's none of your business. So there's that too. Hey there, hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back everybody to the Real News with LUCRETIA HUGHES. Like I said, this is episode 1931. Wow. I guess that's a purpose, isn't it? All right then. So what's up everybody? Do not forget, make sure y'all get on over there and get my book, Still Standing, Faith, Conviction, and Starting Over at 51. You can go over there to Fallback, USA-2.myshopify.com. Get the shirts, get mom's pocketbooks, get her bags, get also her aprons or anything else over there. It is all American made. It's made by us by hand. So y'all can get over there and support us that way. Or you can get on over there on Patreon. Like I said, there's 4 entire tiers. And this month we are sending out mom's aprons. She has so much material that I'm going to make sure that she is making sure that everyone has one of her aprons for the very first gift. So I wanted to throw that out there to y'all. Mom is out there going through all those totes, getting all that material started so she could get in there. Right now, she is going to be making, how many was it? Members, founding members, or members completely? 11 of y'all are going to be getting one of mom's aprons when she is finished. And then, like I said, we will be going to get the embroidery machine this weekend. So all the embroidered hats, when you want your shirts, your name embroidered on your shirts, your hats, or anything like that, we will have that capability starting up again. So do not forget, if there's any topics out there, like I said, bring the receipt so we can bring the pain. And then hopefully somebody will figure that we're not a damn democracy, we're a constitutional republic. All right then. Hey there. Thank you. Oh, look at you, Christy. Hold on, Nana. Ruthie, do not allow this person. Hold on. This is how we know he ain't real. Block. Guess what just happened? He don't exist. That's what those 3 buttons mean. Before you pop off at anybody's chat or go into and leave a comment, there's 3 buttons on every social media platform to block people. Period. And then once you realize that you don't have to talk to these people. You can cut them off in midstream. The last comment, it'll be the last comment because we didn't know he was alive to begin with. So when you treat life that way, sooner or later you'll have peace about yourself. So I didn't have to wait for one of y'all moderators to get rid of these people. I just choose who is and who's not allowed around us or in these chat rooms. Period, point blank. And if they don't like it, I really don't care. All right then. Hey there, Alice in Wonderland. How you doing out there? Hey, Christy. Hey, Nana. Ruthie. Miss Ruthie. No, don't let these people upset you anymore. After the last decade, it's enough for them. After everything in the last decade, enough for them. We don't have to deal with their side. Remember Cat Williams. There's their side and there's our side. And we don't give a damn about their side. All right then. Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, Nana, no ma'am, you're a grandma. Ain't nobody got time for that. Fauci was on a power trip. He's an evil son of a gun, pretty much. He's going to get his just desserts, pretty much like all trolls. They get theirs too. But I hope that a whole bunch of people will be able to witness that. But they will. So when you realize that the demons ain't coming for us, they're coming after them. Who cares at this point? Hey, Sue House, what's going on out there? So y'all get on over there and support me, Dave, and Mom. Really, really appreciate it. Hey there, Todd. Hey, Addie. Hey, Sarah. What's this? I see children. I see children, Netflix, and spying. People still watch Netflix? I don't watch TV. Texas sues. Whoa. All right, Ken Paxton. Wow. Texas sued Netflix for allegedly spying on residents, including children. Okay. Texas Republican, I told you, Ken Paxton, announced that he filed a lawsuit this week against Netflix for spying on Texans, including minors, and for collecting data without their consent. For years, Netflix represented to consumers that it did not collect or share extensive user data. In reality, Netflix is a logging company that records and monetizes billions of behavior events and occasionally stream movies. Wow. I don't have Netflix. I don't watch TV though. Netflix uses intentional engineering to track and log users' viewing habits, preferences, device, household networks, application usage, and other sensitive behavior data. Every interaction on the platform becomes a data point revealing information about the users. This tracking applies to not only adult accounts, but also to your children. I always wonder that when Mom turned on her Netflix, you got Javante and then you got Marzik and Lulu and then Drew now have their own little accounts. And they know every time that they go into one of their profiles, what they've looked at, how they looked at, they have collected everything, and none of them are over 13. Minors. Okay, then. It says that the release went on to state that Netflix has built a surveillance program designed to illegally collect and profit from Texans' personal data without their consent, and my office would do everything in its power to stop it. Where Chris Carr at? Okay. The lawsuit alleged Netflix disseminated the information to commercial data brokers like Experian and Exion, entities entirely unrelated. What do your credit has to do with? Oh, because you got a Netflix account. Do y'all put y'all social security number on Netflix? No, like seriously. Do you have to enter in your social security number just to watch a movie on Netflix? Then what is Experian is actually collecting your information off Netflix for? That is one of the the bureaus, and we know they can't be trusted. They have one of the largest data breaches in the United States history. So what the hell they got to do with Netflix? Netflix also partnered with dominant ad tech platform, including Google Display and Video 360 and Trade Desk. The lawsuit accused the platform of earning billions of dollars every year by quietly deploying the exact playbook it publicly eschewed to lure consumers in for the first place. I don't know. Y'all put y'all social security number in. What the hell Experian is collecting information from Netflix for? What your credit report has to do with anything or watching movies? Is there something else you could do on Netflix that they need your credit report for? Maybe if you don't pay your bill? I don't know. You got Alice, somebody with Netflix. Do you put your social security number in? Your last 4 digits? Any of that? I hope not. Hey there, Alice in Wonderland. What's going on out there? Hey, Nana doing out there? She have to stand in line behind you? No, never. Hey there, everybody. Hold on. I'm going back over here on YouTube. Hey, YouTubers. Y'all still up in here? I appreciate it. Oh, hell no. Netflix sucks and dumped them 10 years ago. I don't know. Mom still watches Netflix, so I have no idea that they even, was collecting all the information. Now, they probably do it because of certain movies that you watch, and they probably try to, like Facebook does. So they try to get as many of the closest of the movies that you watch and actually have them there for you. But me, I didn't know they did any of that. But I don't watch that, so there's that. Hey, Kathleen, COVID-19 was all about depopulation and big pharma money. At least you remembered. At least you remember the 11,000 scientists. Everybody else think it's a laughing matter until they arm fall off or they fall out suddenly. But we've been talking about it for how long at this point? At this point in my life, and as much knowledge as all of us has accumulated about all of this scamdemic, ain't nobody arguing with somebody that done took 15 boosters. I'm not. And then walking around with, Jeffrey Epstein DNA all up in them. Yes. Go on over there to the government website of the Epstein file and shock yourself. He really wanted the plan to live forever. Now he is, and a whole bunch of people. Hey, Karma, what's going on, Dave? You blowing? Okay. Oh, you was yawning. No one wants to hear what I saw 4 years straight, and I want to know. What did you actually see? Tell us.
Dealing with her husband.
Oh, with her husband.
Yeah,
no, the way they did your husband in the hospital. I'll go head to head with any of these people, any of the Fauci followers, anybody that tormented people like us and tried to bully us into submission. After this point of knowing everything that we know about the scamdemic in the year 2026, and you think I'm finna go round in a merry-go-round with any troll, bot, or lefty, or any of their followers, we don't have to anymore. And we didn't then. But after what we've dealt with, no, please. I don't have the temperament to even try to deal with these type of people. So that's why I just wave them off. They beneath us anyway. Hey there. Hey, I don't know what that is, but I want to say thank y'all. Hey there, Alice. No. For anybody that withstood the biggest psyop in our lifetime, kudos to every last one of you. It was only 15% of the American citizens that stood up and stood out and said, absolutely not gonna take that. Now, hindsight 2020. I'm not singing Kumbaya with any of them. You remember when they asked for amnesty? You're gonna bring all those people back to life? You're gonna stop the carnage and all of the tragedies you're doing to people's bodies? No? Then the answer is no on my side too. You ever went to somebody's page and bullied them during the scamdemic about not wearing a mask or taking a shot or questioning their own sensibilities? Then I'm talking to you. Somehow, some way, you fell into propaganda. We did not. So the year is 2026. We definitely ain't falling into propaganda anymore. At this point, the people that still believe in that crap is beneath us. Hey there, everybody. I wasn't afraid of the Florida virus. I'm not afraid of the coronavirus. At this point, working on me, what they did, what they tried to do. What?
Looks like TikTok just went down.
Yeah, okay. And what they tried to do, we're not, they call it the hanta. It's a lie. It is all of that. So we're not finna do it. And I appreciate y'all for actually telling me all of that. Let me know what HANTA actually stand for. We don't have to put up with this one either. Democrat lawmakers claim black political representation in America under attack due to redistricting. We told you so. We told you so. One more time. We told you so. It says Representative Terry Sewell, a Democrat from Alabama, has joined the chorus of the Democrats asserting that black representation in America is under attack. Hold on. You talking about that caucus that won't allow any black Republicans to be a part of their caucus to begin with? Yeah, it has been attacked since Mia Love. Anybody remember Mia Love? She's passed away now. But yeah, they welcomed her with open arms in the Black Caucus up there in Washington, D.C. And oh my God. All right, then. She provided no further context or particular message, but has been posting about the Supreme Court decision on redistricting efforts across the country in Alabama, which has become a focal point ahead of the 2026 midterm election. Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall said the power to draw Alabama map goes back to the people elected representatives. But yet Sewell is still accusing Republicans of trying to steal the next election. Here we go with this crap again. All right, then. Well, normally when they say that, you got to flip the camera around or the mirror. It says, I know it's a race to the bottom. Yep, that's where you belong. But it's to the bottom, and you're fighting fire with fire. That don't make no sense. And I think it's important that we win this fight. Because you're going to take on the Supreme Court of the United States of America? Wait. Who are they talking to, number one? Because it wasn't like the Republicans actually made this decision. It was the Supreme Court of the United States of America. Or is she threatening the Supreme Court of the United States of America? That's the only person that they can be threatening right now. They ain't got nothing to do with Republicans. Back to this one. Because it's about making sure that Republicans don't steal the next election. And that's exactly what they are doing. Oh, my God. It says she accused Republicans of wanting to silence minority voters. Okay, I'm finish reading this. AOC also reshared Sewell's post. AOC, asserting that black political representation is under attack in America. She also recently credited the Black Americans with creating democracy. And sure, AOC. And she's saying she's running for president of the United States. But, okay. It says, stating that there's a very few, real architects of what America is all about. Who the hell's that? AOC? Okay, I'm backing off that. We're not going to repeat anything that AOC had to say after she pulled a Hillary Clinton and a Biden and a Gavin Newsom. And at the actual, she was in a pulpit. I don't know what it is about the Baptist drawl that Democrats try to do when they go to a black church. That's so asinine. But I'm sure we're not supposed to say anything like that. You know, you're picking on dumb folks. Okay, then. Hey, Shonda, how you doing out there? I had C19 and was in good health until then, and now I'm a diabetic. See, this is what I can't. I don't think they care of how much carnage and how much problems and how many. I don't think they care. I think it was all of my. This is why I can't forgive Shonda. I can't, cause of you, my sister, my dad, some more people that I know. Some reading some of y'all's stories of all of the adverse reactions and effects that this has had on human beings across the board. Nope. I'm not going to walk through life pretending what we just went through was a fluke and they didn't play in that. Hindsight 2020. Too much information has been revealed for them to say that this is literally was not made in a lab. We know better now. But what they did and how they presented it to the humankind, I have problems with. And then not taking account and responsibility for the carnage that they left behind. I'm never going to shut up about it. I'm not. My sister going to have heart issues for the rest of her life. And she's only 53. I'm 51. And like she had great health until the first shot. So I have problems with that. Hey, Patty Lee, I heard Miss Lock Up a Brother on the radio. Apparently she was in a Zoom meeting with all black women. Some black women may have forgotten that Miss Lock Up Brother did. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care at all. I called all of this. Everybody's going to be racist now. Everybody don't matter. The Supreme Court, yeah, after what they did, and now it's the Jim Crow 2.0. You got Hakeem Jeffrey up there talking about, we're going to win. We're winning this, and we're going to win. And I'm sitting here like, what are you going to do to the Supreme Court of the United States? Then you got some Democratic lawmakers, representatives coming out here and saying, we need a court pack because it's not right, discrimination, race. I'm sitting here like, wasn't that a 6-3 vote? So 6 people out of 9 decided that redistricting or gerrymandering in all of these states, or having a congressional district or any district based on the color of your skin, is racism, and they shot it down. So if the Democrats know that's the only way they can win a race, or it's having a particular community, then they're gonna have to up their game now. It's not a shoe-in anymore. So they got to figure that out by themselves. So the only way that the Democrats are saying that they're gonna lose, or they from the Republican cheating, I don't see it. I haven't heard too many Republicans. I'm sure there's some out there cheat to get into a position or office, but on a grand scale, that's them doing that on a consistent basis, not the other way around. Like I said, it might be some out there that they got locked up, indicted, investigation of stuff in a ballot. It's far between, few and far between. But on the Democratic side, yeah, every morning or every other day I'm getting up, somebody's been indicted, convicted, or found stuffing ballots, signing ballots. Was it a mayor? A black man, Democrat. He stuffed like 5,000 some odd ballots in a particular pre-filled it out, and they caught him with it. Now he got arrested. And I'm sure, again, the Republicans' fault. They just blame every damn thing. Just blame on everything. I just can't believe it. But only thing they have, just like that. I have at least 3 family members that are test subjects of COVID-19. They all have cancer. They all have cancer now. One has multiple cancers and heart issues. And they wanted to get away with it for 75 years. Well, we wouldn't have been able to have any paperwork, anything. They didn't want anything to be released about this for 75 years. Thank God for that federal judge that slapped that down. Hey, Michelle, how you doing out there? Hey, Trish, or stepping down. I will never forgive or forget what they did to our loved ones. Hey, Todd, we knew better at the beginning, especially with all of us did, but we tried to do the right thing. And the right thing got a lot of people hurt. Hey there, hey, Kathleen, COVID-19. Yes, ma'am. And your husband, Karma. Yeah, we got too many examples just in our own fallback fam of this going the wrong way. Hey there, hey Karma, look at you over here. Karma, I'm sorry for your loss. And the one thing she asked him not to do. The one thing Karma asked them not to do to her husband. They did it anyway. Okay, last article, y'all. I got up in my feelings. We're gonna blame Christy, okay? We're gonna blame Christy Fowler. What is this one? I read that one. What is that one? Ukraine. Now, if I tap the man's name, who cares? All right, then here we go. Zelensky, former top advisor, Ermak, arrested in Ukraine money laundering probe. And they're trying to figure out what happened to all that money that was sent over there to Ukraine. Ukrainian authorities arrested a former presidential aide, Yemark is his name, on Thursday in connection with a major money laundering investigation that is sending shockwaves through the country political establishment, raising new questions about corruption inside Ukraine upper levels of government. Yermak, once considered one of the Ukrainian President Zelensky, closest political ally and most influential advisor, was reportedly taken into custody following an investigation by the Ukraine anti-corruption agencies involved in allegations of financial crimes tied to the luxury real estate development offshore transaction. Hold up. Somebody in the United States, another black guy, just got indicted for real estate fraud. Gotta read so much. Okay, back over there. The Ukraine High Anti-Corrupt Court reportedly ordered Yermak held in pretrial detention. Wow. It says, while legal proceedings move forward, officials also said extremely high bail amount as prosecutors argue that the former aide poses a flight risk and could interfere with witness or evidence tied to the case. According to Ukrainian prosecutors, investigators allege that more than $10 million was funneled through shell companies' financial networks connected to the development project outside of Kyiv. Kyiv, yeah, okay. Authorities claim that the operation involved laundering funds through multiple foreign accounts while concealing ownership structures tied to political insiders. Yermak has denied the allegations. It says that the arrest marked one of the highest profile corruption cases inside the former member of the Zelensky's inner circle since Russia's invasion of Ukraine began. While Ukrainian officials emphasize that Zelensky himself is not accused of wrongdoing in the investigation, the case is expected to intensify scrutiny over transparency, wartime funding that they cannot find, and Zelensky said that he didn't get that money, and political accountability inside of Ukraine's government. Western allies have repeatedly pressured Ukraine to continue strengthening the anti-corruption enforcement as billions of dollars in international aid continue flowing into the country amid ongoing war. Wait a minute. Didn't some of these people get mansions, yachts, brand new cars with a lot of the money that we was giving them, not the international countries, we was giving them? And they cannot find what they did with the money, and they saying they cannot find the money. So all of those generals, all of those military people that was buying those yachts, all those mansions during this whole entire thing, that's where the money went. So what are they going to do? Give it back to us? I doubt it. Are they going to go take the mansions? I guess we'll all see. But you don't think Zelensky had nothing to do with that? You got another thing coming. Okay. So everybody, this is the end of the Real News with Lucretia Hughes and Dave. What I'm about to do, go eat tacos. It's Taco Thursday. Today is Thursday, right? Okay, it's Taco Thursday. And do not forget, tomorrow at 5:30, we'll have David Clark running for Lieutenant Governor on. And then at 6:30, we're going to have Misha Maynor, who is running for Secretary Education of Georgia. So those are our two guests. Do not forget, get on over there and support. Go to Gumroad and get the book Still Standing. Or you could go to fallbackusa-2.myshopify.com or just support. So let me refresh this one more time. Let me get my shout outs. By TikTok, somebody got mad at me. Well, they just not let me go on live on TikTok. Just damn edit the videos, slap them over there on TikTok, and let the rest of it go. Who cares at this point? All right, Todd and Christy Fowler. Addie, you stay blessed out there. Nora, Christina, Michelle, stay blessed. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I'm sorry about your father-in-law had a stroke and the hospital starved. I'm sorry. Todd, everybody, y'all keep everybody in your prayers. Cheryl, much love. Lisa, stay blessed. Michelle out there. Frederick, stay blessed out there also. Kathleen, Karma, you be blessed. Beamer, William, stay blessed out there. April Smith, Troy Mitchell, and last but not least, Michelle, Rhonda, Troy, Karma, holla. We out. Faded to black. What?
Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine. He's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know, sit back and enjoy the LUCRETIA